just on thinking through COVID, which I think is going to be here for a little while longer. It's opportunity and challenge, both sides of the same coin. So if you were thinking about making the jump now, as opposed to 3 years ago, what I'm wondering about is what your angle might be now, or what you'd be talking to people about who are thinking about doing it, because it's a scary time, but also the most opportunity comes out of these type of environments. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say, especially in our industry, I think, at the end of the day, people are always going to need insurance. So it's not, like an industry where perhaps like retail, for example, where, on the high street, shops seem to be closing all the time. And I think now more than ever, and I think with insurance, it's, people want good advice. And I think brokers, especially at the moment with the whole, with the FCA test case with the business interruption, there's probably a lot of confusion with businesses about what they're covered for. And it's made them think, actually, am I covered for this? What happens if that happens? So I think there's a lot of, there'll be a demand in terms of wanting good advice and to know, actually, if something like this happens again, am I covered, or what am I covered for? I think it perhaps make people think a bit more carefully. So they might want that trusted advice from somebody. So if somebody was thinking of doing it, I would say, yeah, absolutely. And also the fact people now, I think, are wanting to work from home more. It's opened everybody's eyes up into how you can work from home as well. So I have an office. I'm in the office at the moment. How long that will last for, I don't know. But because I've got a young family and just working from home, it's hard with kids around and stuff. But
I'm with you on that.
But I think you don't need a great a big office, and there's not a huge amount of setup costs if you want to do it. You can work from home, home office, and work from there. And I think people are much more accepting of it. I've spoken to clients during this time, and as we all have, and there's been kids in the background, and people are just more accepting of it at the moment. So yeah, I absolutely say, if you're thinking of doing it, go for it. Don't worry about, oh, do I need to have a big office, and do I need this, do I need that? You really don't. I think as long as at the end of the day, people want your service, can you give a good service and good advice? And I think that's the most important thing.